Welcome to LiveLeanTV. I'm Brad Guthrie from LiveLeanTV.com. So guys, on today's episode, I'm sharing my 5 best tips for muscle growth. So regardless if you are a male or a female, young or old, a beginner or advanced, or obese or too skinny, regardless of which side of the spectrum you fall in, you should love the muscle that you currently have and fall in love with the goal of adding new muscle growth. Let me break this down. When it comes to older people, I often see them sticking to the cardio machines at the gym because cardio is considered good for the heart. However, due to sarcopenia, many older people lose their lean muscle mass as they age. Now, this loss in muscle can cause them to lose the ability and the strength to do many daily tasks. Therefore, older people should be focusing their training on building and maintaining lean muscle, as it is the key to staying younger longer. So if you think you're wasting your time watching this video because your goal is weight loss, not muscle growth, guys, this is for you too. When it comes to weight loss, maintaining and building lean muscle should be your best friend. And I see so many people getting this wrong in the gym, especially women. They show up every day and they slave away on the same treadmill for 1 to 2 hours a day as they chase the dream of weight loss. Then 2 weeks passes by and you never see them again because they're freaking bored out of their mind. In other words, they've become another gym statistic. Now, don't get me wrong, some low intensity steady state cardio has its place for people who are extremely overweight in the beginning. But these list cardio workouts should be combined with a properly structured resistance training program. And the reason for that is muscle. And regardless if you're a man or a woman, lean muscle growth is the key to your body's metabolic engine. This is because muscle is a metabolically active tissue that will help you burn more calories even at rest. So think of it this way. A car with a bigger engine burns more gas, just like a body with more muscles burns more calories. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to burn more calories just by sitting on the couch? So if this is you, keep watching this video as I'm about to share 5 tips for muscle growth. Muscle growth tip number 1, consume more protein. So yes, I know I sound like a broken record here, guys, but this point is so important and often overlooked. Protein is the main building block of muscle. So by consuming protein, you stimulate protein synthesis, which is the process necessary for the body to use the amino acids in the protein to build and repair lean muscle tissue. So the combination of lifting weights and consuming foods high in protein that contain the complete essential amino acid profile is what's required to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So I'm often asked how much protein is enough. Well, this is often debated and really depends on your fitness level. So typically a general recommendation that I use for the average person is to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So for example, I'm 175 pounds at 8% body fat. So this means my body composition is comprised of 14 pounds of stored body fat and 161 pounds of lean body mass. So based on this general protein intake recommendation, I would aim to consume at least 161 grams of protein per day to help build muscle. However, if you're an athlete or you're very active, your body may require more protein to properly grow and repair muscle tissue. Or if you're just starting, try not to consume any less than 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That equals about 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So spread this total protein intake goal throughout the day, optimally 20 to 30 grams of protein every 3 to 4 hours to maximize protein synthesis. Muscle growth tip number 2, aim to progressively overload the muscle during your workouts. Now, progressive overload can be accomplished in a few different ways. The number 1 way is the most popular way. You increase the intensity of your lifts. So this is essentially lifting more weight than your body is used to. However, as you can understand, muscle growth and strength building is not a linear thing. In other words, you can't just keep adding more weight to the bar for the rest of your life because you would eventually run out of room to put any more weight on the bar. Strength just doesn't work that way, guys. That's why there are other progressive overload mechanisms to follow. Progressive overload tip number 2, increase the volume of your workouts. So to increase the volume of your workouts, you would progressively aim to increase the amount of sets and reps for your workout. So in week 1, you could complete 135 pounds of 3 sets of 12 reps on the barbell back squat. So this would equal a total volume of 36 reps. Now, instead of increasing the intensity, in other words, the weight on the bar, you would keep the weight at 135 pounds for your next workout, but to increase the volume, you would either increase the workout to 4 sets of 12, which would equal a total of 48 reps, or increase the workout to 3 sets of 15, which would equal a total volume of 45 reps. So even though you kept the weight the same, you still overloaded the muscle with more reps, thus you're increasing muscle growth. And progressive overload tip number 3, increase the density of your workouts. Now this is what our Team Live Lean members are currently doing in this month's 4-week workout program. Increasing the density simply means doing the same or more volume in a shorter period of time. So for example, you can accomplish this by reducing the rest periods between sets as you progress in the workout. Therefore, your body is being overloaded with more work in less time. Muscle growth tip number 3, consume more essential omega-3 fatty acids. Now, essential omega-3 fatty acids play many critical roles in the body as they are used as the building blocks of most cell membranes. And although not often talked about when it comes to muscle growth, research may show that omega-3 fatty acids, the DHA and the EPA, are anabolic and help promote muscle growth and protein synthesis. And omega-3 fatty acids are considered essential since they cannot be produced by the body. So this means they must be obtained through food and supplementation. So click right here to go watch a video on the best foods high in omega-3 fatty acids. And since most people are deficient in omega-3 fatty acids, I always recommend people order cold water fish like wild salmon whenever they go out to eat, as well as supplementing with a high quality fish oil. Both wild salmon and fish oils are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, and I personally supplement with fish oil every day. Muscle growth tip number 4, increase testosterone. So this one is so essential for you guys. Testosterone is more than just the sex hormone, as it plays a major role in muscle growth. In addition to this, studies show that naturally increasing your testosterone production also helps increase strength, burns more fat, improves energy and your libido. It reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, and it also increases satellite cells. Now, satellite cells are found at the end of your muscle fibers and act like repairmen to help speed up recovery after a tough workout. So if you want to know how to increase testosterone naturally, guys, go watch my video on the 6 ways to conquer low testosterone right here. And muscle growth tip number 5, workout program selection. So guys, it's real. The best tip for muscle growth is to follow a properly structured workout program. Once I invested in my first program, my entire journey changed. Please don't make the same mistakes that I did and waste your time by doing this alone. Too many people just waste their time in the gym by following the wrong training styles. Now, these training styles don't use any of these progressive overload mechanisms that we discussed earlier, thus they don't create new muscle growth. They also waste their time with poor exercise selection. So just because you want to build bigger biceps, there are faster ways to get them rather than just doing the same bicep curls for the same reps with the same weight every single day. A proper program should combine compound movements like bench press, squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, and pull-ups with isolation movements like bicep curls. So by doing this, you'll build a complete, strong, and well-balanced physique. And compound movements are often neglected, which is a big mistake as they allow you to stimulate a lot of muscles at one time, thus creating more muscle growth in less time. Another mistake I see is people following a random training schedule that doesn't account for proper recovery. Now, this way they train when they feel like it instead of following a schedule that targets the body with the proper amount of work and rest that is required for muscle growth. And another mistake, by only targeting certain mirror muscles, this creates an unbalanced physique that doesn't perform well and, let's be real, looks ridiculous and often leads to more injuries. So incorporate these 5 tips for muscle growth and start living lean today, guys. And if you're looking for the best gym workout program for muscle building, I highly recommend you try my 42-day Live Lean Mass 2.0 program. Or if you don't have access to a gym or are a beginner, go take our Live Lean Body Quiz to find the best program for you based on your goals, your current fitness level, and access to equipment. Remember, guys, you're just one program away from a life of living lean. So I'm going to put a clickable link to all these programs in the video description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep living lean.